If I want to create a new application, which is a rare situation like right now, it will not be done every day. We will create an application once in a while, and then from that point onwards, we will work inside the application. So right now we need a new application to be created. So I'll come to Uno portal and then go to manage apps, which will take me to application manager application. How did I do that? I clicked on manage app link, or if I know the direct URL, which is the unoplatform.com/uno_apps, it will take me to this application, which is application manager application. Now here, if you are a new person, you need to create an account. If you already have created an account, which is like a business account, you can simply log in and you will have your context set for the account. Let me try with the account that I had created, my regular admin account. To log in here, you can create a new account. And the difference between admin account access and the regular created account access will be that if I create an account, I will be able to see things only in my account context. If I log in through admin, I practically see everything. So here, there are different applications created. Many applications are created, which I am able to see through my apps menu. And here I see 32 applications have been created so far. Now this includes, you see so many applications that have been created over the period of time. Some of them are active, some of them are not active, uh, right? But if I have to create a new application, I'll come here and create. Okay, so how will I create it? As usual, in the application list, I will click on this and I will put a name to the application, say Life Uno, and I will give it a unique ID. Now, ID once given is fixed. It will never be changed. Name will be changed here, and this name will be copied over in the app config side in the application. And then there we can change the name and we can give more attributes like logo and several things. We will do all that. So this name and the name later will can be different from each other. So this name resides as a label of this app here, while the same thing is carried over in its own context. So Life Uno will have its own database technically. This entry that we are making right now is going inside the Uno apps database, but Life Uno will have its own database. Every application has its own database. So as soon as I create an application here, it will basically create its own database. Okay. Now, other configurations, I'll come to this. Primary information that is needed is only these two, a unique ID and a name. Name could be duplicated, but ID has to be unique. You don't have to worry too much because if it's not unique, you will be uh, warned. You will be actually restricted from creating the application. Initialization, it's relatively old concept where we had the concepts of creating application templates, and then you can start using that template to initialize your application. It is used in its new avatar, which is called plugins. So you don't have to actually start from scratch with so many things. Template will be basically a combination of plugin. So you create an app and then go to Plugin Mart, choose your plugins and install. Something similar you will see in Jira. If you go to Jira, there is a marketplace. You start with core Jira features, and then if you need more features, you can uh, get it for free from marketplace, or you pay and then get it. Right now, we have a plugin portal. There's a concept of plugins. You can define and contribute to the plugin portal or a plugin mart basically, or you can use the existing ones. We use it. We will use it actually. So we'll see it. Life Uno. Let's begin with this very simple thing. Given a name, given an ID, and it will be auto deployed. Okay, so as soon as I save, it will be auto deployed and it will be hosted on one of the containers I explained to you on the platform. And I can see where it is actually running initially. So once it, so let me save it and see what happens. So when actually I'm creating the application, it is actually doing a lot of things behind the scene. It will create entries at appropriate place, initialize the app with its basic configuration, create a couple of user accounts, create a few out-of-box roles, and then host the application. It will start running, and how and where, whether it is running, all is everything done in terms of initialization. Can I access it? If I click on either this Life Uno name or Life underscore Uno ID, it will take me to that new applications path. Yes, so now application is created and it is hosted as well. Of course, what you see is nothing, right? It's a very just a name, but your application is initialized and you can now sign in, you can start doing a lot of work. Okay, now if I have to come back for, say, configuring a data backup status or disable this application, I'll come back to this and disable the state. So I will be able to edit this Live Uno app and say a status can be inactive. Once I set inactive, then applications will automatically stop. If I will schedule the data backup, I will set timelines and activate it, then backups will be taken as per the frequency. Automatic backups, I mean. I can have a quick backup also taken right at the beginning. So if I say, do I have a backup of this application which I created? Of course, it will show none because automatically it will not create any backup until it is configured and enabled. So I can say by clicking on view backups, it says no backups. I can create a backup right away, and that will give me a backup of all uh, the entire database of this application, Live or no application. Okay, so right now practically it has nothing. Let's take a backup. It's a on-demand backup, right? So let me take a backup, and in a flash, the backup is created because the data size is very small. And I can download this file by clicking the link here. And once I unzip the file, I will see what are the contents of that application. So practically, it has only 4 types of entries created so far. Now you can also access this link